Hey there, friend. Let's play a little game. Look around you. Everything seems real, right? The sky, your hands, your phone screen, this video. But what if it's not? What if everything, the entire universe, is just part of an incredibly advanced simulation? I know. It sounds like sci-fi, straight out of the Matrix. But some very serious scientists, philosophers, and tech geniuses are taking this idea very seriously. So today, let's dive down this digital rabbit hole together. First things first, what does it mean if the universe is a simulation? Basically, it means everything we know, time, space, matter, energy, is part of a computer program, a very advanced one, created by some super intelligent being or civilization, or maybe even future humans. We wouldn't be real in the traditional sense. We'd be like characters in a video game who think they're alive because the code is just that good. Mind-bending, right? So where did this idea come from? A philosopher named Nick Bostrom made it famous in the early 2000s. He suggested something wild. Either no civilization ever gets advanced enough to simulate reality. They do, but they don't bother simulating their ancestors. Or we are already inside one of those simulations. Now here's the twist. If future civilizations can run simulations, and they run tons of them, then statistically speaking, it's way more likely that we're in one of those simulated worlds, rather than the one real original. It's like this. Imagine a universe factory that produces billions of simulated worlds for every one real one. If you wake up in a random universe, odds are you're in one of the fakes. Spooky, right? But wait, could we tell if we're in a simulation? That's the big question. Some scientists are actually trying to test it. One idea is to look for glitches, limits in our reality. Like, think about pixels on a screen. Zoom in far enough, and eventually you'll see the smallest building blocks. In physics, we already know there's a limit, the Planck length. It's the tiniest measurable distance in the universe. Could that be like the pixels of our simulated reality? Or what about the speed of light? Nothing can travel faster than it. Maybe that's not a random law. Maybe it's the simulation's processing limit. Like a video game only rendering what's in front of you to save power, maybe our universe has built-in boundaries. Some researchers are even looking at cosmic rays, high-energy particles from space, to see if they behave in strange, grid-like patterns that could hint at a simulated structure underneath reality. We haven't found any solid evidence yet, but the fact that we're looking, that's kind of wild in itself. Now let's pause for a second. You might be wondering, why would anyone create a simulation like this? Well, maybe it's a history lesson. Maybe advanced beings want to watch their past, like a super realistic documentary. Or maybe it's entertainment. Maybe we're characters in someone else's Netflix. Some even think it could be an experiment in morality or intelligence, a test to see how we behave under certain conditions. Like, will we destroy ourselves? Will we create peace? Will we ever figure out the truth? Or maybe it's something we can't even begin to understand, like an ant trying to figure out why humans build skyscrapers. Now here's something really trippy. Even if we did discover we're in a simulation, what could we do about it? Would it change how we live our lives? Would we panic? Or would we just go back to scrolling Instagram and ordering coffee? And here's the deeper question. Does it matter? If your feelings are real to you, if your relationships are meaningful, if you dream, love, laugh, cry, does it make a difference what kind of reality you're in? Think about characters in a story. They're not real, but their journey can still move us, teach us, inspire us. Maybe we're like that. Simulations or not, what we do still counts. Some scientists say it's unlikely we're in a simulation because running a universe would take incredible computing power, like far beyond anything we can imagine. But then again, if a civilization is millions of years ahead of us, maybe they figured it out. Maybe their computers are the size of planets, or they run on physics we haven't even discovered. And here's another theory. Maybe we're the future beings who will someday create simulations of our ancestors. And when we do, we'll create beings who wonder the same thing we're wondering right now. Are we real? So, what's the verdict? Right now, we don't have proof either way. It's just a theory, a fascinating, brain-twisting possibility that challenges how we see the world. Whether we're made of atoms or algorithms, one thing's for sure, the universe is full of mystery, and maybe that's the point. Maybe what really matters isn't whether we're in a simulation, but how we live while we're here. So live boldly, love deeply, stay curious, and always ask the big questions, because that, simulation or not, is what makes us truly human. Thanks for hanging out for this mind-expanding journey. If this blew your mind, give it a like, subscribe for more cosmic curiosity, and share it with someone who loves to think way outside the box. Until next time, stay real, whatever that means.